Lincoln Canoe and Kayak of Freeport and the Landing School's Composites program are entering the second year of their partnership, giving Lincoln the benefit of the school's state-of-the-art composites facility, computer-aided design programs, and student workforce, while helping the Landing School better prepare students for jobs in the rapidly expanding composites field.
As the industry changed and the market changed, we needed to bring new features and benefits to our boats. In order to do that, we needed to retool our existing molds. That takes technology, it takes time, it takes resources. And so the idea came up to see if we could partner with the Landing School to see if they would want to take that on as a project in their curriculum.
It's worked both ways. For instance, one of the materials that's popular in composites world in the industry is Kevlar. And prior to our relationship with Lincoln Canoe and Kayak, we didn't do much with Kevlar. It's a more expensive reinforcement. You have to have certain applications for it. So that was a wonderful opportunity with the technology coming from Lincoln coming our way to our students.
We're building a product that's already being produced someplace else. So there becomes the issues of making sure you're matching the quality that they already have in their product, and then also making sure that everything that we do fits with what they're doing. What we produce here in the shop has to be basically ready to go out to the customer from here.
It's also worked the other way back because Lincoln doesn't have the technology to work with carbon fiber or pre-pregs.
One of the things that we're really excited about, they have access to pre-preg materials, so whether it be pre-preg fiberglass or pre-preg carbon. In order to work with materials at that level, you need the technology, and so they have an oven here, pre-preg oven, so a lot of that stuff gets baked, and that's an expense that we don't have. We couldn't do that, we couldn't create it. We don't really even have the knowledge to work with that stuff. And so, again, working with the Landing School has allowed us to think outside the box and bring some of the cutting edge technology and materials into our process.
Working with Lincoln Canoe and Kayak and Mark, they kind of front the material costs for us. So without having that as a carrying cost, that helps us out a lot. Whether it's building the boat for them or building the tooling for them, they're paying for the materials. The other thing is once the boat is done, we have to resell the boats. We're not boat salesmen, we don't have a dealer structure, we're here as a school. So a relationship like we have with Lincoln Canoe and Kayak and Mark enables us not to have to worry about that. He's our customer. When the boats are done, he comes here, pays for the boats leave, and he takes care of selling them to a retail customer.
At Lincoln, it is all about our brand. There's a lot of equity in that brand. To bring Lincoln to the next stage of evolution requires technological advances, and I can confidently say that the Landing School is one of the leaders in the marine trade program, in the education they do here. And so partnering up with a school like the Landing School gives us credibility with the design work that we're doing and the manufacturing of the technology and the materials that we're incorporating in our boat.
We have an easier time playing with newer technologies than, say, Lincoln would, because they're trying to build product and get it to the market and make a living basically. Here we're teaching. We have the luxury of trying new things and teaching new things, and as we do that, we've opened Lincoln's eyes to some newer processes that could speed up their production line and introduce them to some things that they normally wouldn't have the opportunity to do.
When you can partner with a school like the Landing School that's located in the state, I mean, you're keeping a lot of that energy in the state. And if what we do at Lincoln can benefit the Landing School, and hopefully their enrollment increases through our relationship as well, because interested students see that there's that practical hands-on experience that they can gain